Welcome to this financial claims webinar. This is part of a series of tutorials looking at the financial claims process and evidence requirements for the ATI programme. This tutorial will be looking specifically at petty cash and the trail of evidence required to support any costs that are paid in cash. Firstly, bank statement. A bank statement is required to show the cash withdrawal, which will be specifically designated to top up the petty cash tin. The cash withdrawal amount needs to be entered onto the petty cash log, along with the date that matches the defrayal date of the withdrawal. Each purchase should be entered onto the petty cash log, showing the amount and ensuring that each purchase does not exceed £50. The receipt for the purchase will also need to be provided. Each purchase, and therefore withdrawal from the petty cash tin, must be supported by a petty cash voucher. The voucher is essentially a receipt to confirm that the recipient has actually received the cash. The petty cash voucher needs to be signed by the recipient, whether they are a member of staff or participant, and the date on the voucher should match the entry date on the petty cash log and the FMS. The petty cash log should have a balance brought forward and a balance carried forward, so there's a seamless continuation from one petty cash log to the next. To illustrate all these requirements, here is an example of Atlanta Enterprises petty cash log. If we go through this in a bit more detail, at the top we can see a brief summary showing the opening balance of £79.52, and that will be the balance brought forward from the previous petty cash log. And then we have the cash from the bank, which totals £250, which is obviously what's being topped up in the petty cash tin. And the total voucher value, which is all the expenditure, which is all the spend on the petty cash, which totals £294.51. If we add the opening balance to the cash from the bank and take away the total voucher value, we're left with £35.01, which should be the cash left in the tin and the amount that is carried forward into the next petty cash log. Here are all the purchase entries showing the date, the petty cash voucher number, a description, and a highlight showing which purchases are relevant to ATI and their amount. We can also see the top-up cash entries on the 6th and the 21st. And as mentioned previously, this would need to be evidenced with the bank statements showing those cash withdrawals. It's good practice to have the petty cash log signed and dated by the appropriate staff. As with all evidence of expenditure, this document must also be certified. If we take one of the purchases as an example, so we can look at the petty cash voucher. So petty cash voucher 55033 for £8.42 is for a reimbursement for a travel expense. So if we look at the voucher for that, everything here is compliant. We have the voucher number, the date, the description and amount. We also have all the important signature from the recipient, and please ensure that the date corresponds to the date on the petty cash log and the entry on the FMS. Again, this should be certified. If you have several petty cash vouchers as evidence, they can be assembled and photocopied on one page with just a single certification for that page. That completes the tutorial for petty cash. You may now want to view the tutorial on payment methods, which lists all other payment methods eligible on the ATI programme. If you would like further clarification on any of these topics, please contact us at your consortium. Thank you for watching.